Hi, today I wanted to touch on when our PDA children hurt themselves. So, if you are the parent or carer for a child with a PDA profile of autism, and PDA stands for pathological demand avoidance, if you have witnessed your child hurt themselves, you'll know that this can be a huge deal. What it can look like is the child just screaming and yelling, and it can be over a really minute injury or hurt. So it might be as simple as stubbing one's toe, or maybe tapping our hand on a brick wall by accident. It could be absolutely anything. But the response to that may seem disproportionate. It's often really common for people to make the assumption that this is due to sensory processing. So, believing that the child is overreacting due to tactile defensiveness or a sensitivity to touch. The actual truth about the situation, however, is that because anything that compromises our autonomy or freedom heightens our anxiety, anxiety can often present as irritability, anger, and aggression in children and in adults. So it's common for us to actually hurt ourselves unexpectedly. And because it's beyond our control, we feel angry about it. So when I stub my toe or hurt myself by accident in my daily life, I experience rage as the result because it's beyond my control. It's completely unexpected. And then I have to go through the process of feeling that pain, taking a moment for that pain to pass, and I feel infuriated by that as a PDA. So, whilst I'm 41 and I don't yell and scream about my pain anymore, there are other things that I do that signify PDA for me. And that is when I sneeze, I also feel out of control. I feel like my autonomy has been compromised. I'm just laughing about it because, I love to have a sense of humor about my challenges. So when I sneeze, I never just sneeze. I don't just, like most people, go, achoo. I sneeze more like, achoo. I'm letting out my anger when I sneeze because I feel so annoyed and inconvenienced. And again, my autonomy has been compromised. And even the process of withholding my basic needs because they're received by my PDA neurobiology as a demand, like toileting, I'll often hold on until I'm in pain. Scratching an itch, I feel annoyed that I'm itchy. There are so many basic human experiences that infuriate the PDA. So next time your child or your PDA loved one hurts themselves, no matter how insignificant it may seem, it might be worth noticing and saying to them with empathy, oh, how annoying is that? Rather than, oh, would you like a Band-Aid? What do you need? How can I help you? Because often our children won't know what they need because they don't actually have the insight at that point to understand that this is something that is, compromising their autonomy and interfering with their sense of being in control. So they won't know what to ask for more often than not. So if we can switch our approach from being centered around the pain that the child is experiencing and more about how inconvenient and annoying the experience is, we might get a very different response.